Day 5 of the Men's College World Series. Cuts to Trent Caraway, and second most home runs in a season in program history. Brennan Cuts.
Yeah, only making his second start of the year. Those 25 appearances.
Regional. Line drive into right field, a base hit that was scorched by Trent Caraway and a leadoff single. The 0-1. Cuts 0-2. 0-2. Arquette strikes out on 93, and there's one away. Another strikeout for Brennan Cuts. Back-to-back.
Taking that role on this year.
Caraway runs, the pitch a strike. Matt Klein's throw is not close on the breaking ball. Brennan Cuts 2-2. Swing and a miss. Ben, if you got him, what do you do?
If you got him, you spin it. And I'll tell you what, Brennan Cuts yet 3 of them down here in the first inning.
Is a top 100 draft prospect.
Yeah, 6'4", 228-pound left-hander, and he is put together, folks.
Win or go home in Omaha as we check out the Louisville batting order. Keljo, banged up thumb, so a switch hitter is hitting left on left. Journal a few weeks ago. 3-2.
60 of them a year. You better fill up the strike zone and make them at least earn their way on.
Off his bare hand, he supermans it to first. Wow!
That's wild, bro.
Come on now.
He's full extension with no shoe. Look, full extension with no shoe, and he grabs it and throws it in one move.
Runner is safe.
We checked a lot of boxes on the first batter.
Good call.
They will speed you up.
2-2, runner goes over toward the wall, and it's into the seats. Nice play.
71% of the time.
Extending their lead.
Alisea goes. This is bounced to second at A.J. Singer, who's only plays first.
Scoring position. They're hitting 360, some umpires.
4-pitch walk, the junior Jake Monroe. 21st pitch. 2 on, 1 out, 2-2. 99, and now a 3-2.
That rotation.
8th pitch.
Play some Army golf. Find the fairway.
3-2 is strike 3 called. With the off speed from Nelson Keljo to freeze Jake Monroe.
He told me today, guys, that sometimes you just got to take it to the next level.
Line drive over Arquette into left field. Louisville strikes first on a rocket from Eddie King.
Look where this pitch is. Down at his kneecaps, and Eddie King.
And the Cards bounce back Sunday with a crazy comeback against Arizona. 2-2. Davis strikes out. Brennan Cuts 3-2. Up the ladder with that cutting action. And that misses. The hulking first baseman in the 7th spot. And Brennan Cuts 0-1. He takes a strike, and it's 0-2. And then a sword for a strikeout for Cuts, and the first out in the 2nd.
Yeah, his 4th strikeout of day 2. Righty's hitting only 138.
Check swing dribbler in front of home plate, and Matt Klein handled the English. And a 1-2. Swing and a miss. There's the breaking ball again from Brennan Cuts. Keljo's 1-1 is bounced back to Keljo. The cleat stays on this time, and there is one away. Comebacker. This one ramps up the middle. Iva Arquette, the spin, the pick. Wow!
Trying to tell you, Ben.
That's what I've been wanting to see. I want to see the big fella move around a little bit now.
Now, this is not just range, but
won the Men's College World Series here, of course, in 06 and 07 as the backstop Campos, the second base umpire. Caballo Neighbors in the air to center, and a diving catch from Cannon Reader. Oregon State has found the gloves in their 3rd game here in Omaha.
Boys putting on a little glove show here.
Jared Jones at LSU got it started against UCLA, and the Tigers are 2-0.
3rd of the plate yet. Everything's been right out there. Now, right now it's working, so no need to change for him.
These are all of the exit velos.
That's impressive right there. Literally no mishits.
Line drive in the right field, a base hit, and another compressed baseball from Gavin Turley.
Just a lousy 106 there, Ben.
And you know where to miss, but the game has changed.
Swing and a miss, runner goes, and the throw is not in time. And Weber lays off. Would love a chance to atone. Cuts 0-1 to Singer.
Let's see if you can get a swing and a miss. Oh, he went heater.
Up in the zone to strike out A.J. Singer.
Coach, thank you.
Thank you. Go Beavs.
Mike.
Danny, thank you. Alex Alisea grounds out to A.J. Singer. Lucas Moore pulls one at Jacob Craig, who flashes, but Moore is too fast for that.
See that fast? That's what you do.
Good call. Weber's throw is not in time to get Lucas Moore. 1-2. Matt Klein strikes out on 96 from Keljo. Arkansas starter Gage Wood threw a 19 strikeout no-hitter. He's at second for Monroe, who goes first pitch swinging. In the air to left. Turley's back, and it is gone! Jake Monroe goes deep with a 2-run shot to add to the Louisville lead.
Well, other than Eddie King, we haven't really seen anybody be really on time for a heater.
And check out what the offense did in the first 6 innings of its first 2 games compared to the last 3 innings. Here's Eddie King.
Hey now.
And he scalds one. Left center. Reader's on the move, and it's out of his reach and up for an automatic double. Here's the extra base juice for Louisville off Keljo in the 3rd. Iva Arquette, star power on one side against Eddie King Jr. Tag that thing at 106. Now Tech Davis pulls one on a line to right. Talt started back, comes in. Gets 6, 7, and 8. Punch a ticket. The Indiana State transfers 1-2. Go down 3. Cuts 3-2. Yanked and a 4th walk.
Independent team. They only played 19 home games this year, fewer than anybody in the country.
Swing decisions. See that move right there?
Craig unloads
like
down the
Yeah,
left
let's
field
show that.
line and gone. No stride, no problem for Jacob Craig.
That is a large one right there. How about 4:05 it went? Look at the exit below. 1:07. 2-1 count. He's hunting a fastball, and boy, did he ever get one.
The winner moves on and plays tomorrow afternoon against Coastal Carolina.
It's about the breaking ball for him. Fastball's a pretty good one. Going to average right around 90, 91, but came out of hibernation last night with a long one.
Fastball dotted by Justin West themselves. 1-2. Swing and a miss. 6 teams left in Omaha, double elimination. 1 winner from each bracket goes to the championship series. Hutchison's 1-2, and Rose pulls it down the left field line. Struck well into the corner. This ball is back, and it is gone. Zion Rose with a solo shot to begin the 4th.
Ball bouncing today. 368, 103.
An elimination game tonight, 7 Eastern on ESPN. Kamayu Neighbors now. Sprays one. Nice stab by Trent Caraway. 2 down. 3-2. Inside. Alisea goes. The pitch, a ball. Weber's throw is not going to get him.
That was going to be interesting.
Whoever's covering too, and you're trying to see where the ball's taking him, right? And then you're going to slide accordingly.
Correct.
Stays here. 1 away.
To somebody that's at the top of the sport.
104 off the bat, but Weber chops it to short. Alex Alisea had to back up. Strong throw. Leadoff walk him for a while. And he bunts off the mound past West, and that is perfect from Tice Peterson. And Craig gets hit. So they're loaded with nobody out for Oregon State. 0-1 for the Beavers. 1-2. 2-2. West 2-2. Swing and a miss. Heater up the ladder. Ballpark. 2-0. The pitch.
Oh, it's sitting tight that time.
On the ground to short. Alisea up with it. Kamayu Neighbors turn the pick. Pops out of the mid of Davis. Singer scores. 2 outs in the 6th, and the leadoff man Trent Caraway. First pitch swinging. Eddie King goes back, and the inning is over. Another 0-2. Davis chops it over the mound at short, and Iva Arquette.
Very productive.
Reader has got to go back. Cards. First pitch swinging left center. Cannon Reader got a great jump. He's on the move but can't get there. It bounces up off the top of the wall, and it's a 2-out double. First pitch. 6 teams left. Coastal Carolina in one bracket is 2-0. LSU in the other. Line drive in the right field. A base hit. Kamayu Neighbors. Pike to the plate. McIntyre's throw is way offline, and Neighbors is in scoring position. Inning over.
27 walks in just 40 1/3.
Line drive center field. Iva Arquette here in Omaha over 3 games. And makes the catch. Hammered into left field, base hit. That one hung for Wilson Weber, and there's 2 on in the 6th. Infield fly rule in effect. Jack Brown's 1-2. Line drive into center. Moore comes on and makes the catch. Backside ground ball off the mid of a diving Trent Carraway.
36 walks. It's some good swing and miss stuff.
The Beavers, who chose to stay independent for baseball this year and next year had to do all this.
Percent and a lot of swing and miss for both the breaking balls too.
Monroe lines it into right field. A base hit, a sliding stop by McIntyre. Klein goes first to third. First pitch swinging here on ESPN, and whoever wins this one would need to beat Coastal twice. And that's how Monroe gets aboard in front of Eddie King Jr. Klein readies at third, Cannon Reeder. So it's in regardless. Singer taps the tag on Monroe to end the inning.
Yeah, Schweitzer on the year making his 24th appearance.
First pitch swinging, Alisea to his left, up to his feet, throws to first for out number 2. They've used him a lot as a pitcher. This one comes up and in, hits Reeder. Jake Schweitzer's 0-2. Carraway strikes out. Yeah, Mom loves it. 7th pitch to Zion Rose. Leaks inside, deals a 3-0.
Fastball's going to tick up to 95.
Dove for it, and it ended up a triple. Bouncing ball up the middle, Arquette to the bag. How do you do?
We have one like this, I think it is. And of course, we have one goes back like this.
The art of the rally cap, right, Ben?
And 40% swing and miss.
Arquette. First pitch swinging on a rope to left. That ball is back and gone. Leadoff home run, Arquette. And it's a 2-run ball game. Ivor Arquette's a first-round pick for Oregon State, and he scored the winning run for the Beavers on Friday. 1-2. Turley, this one behind first and dumps it into right, a base hit.
Opponents hitting just 115 off that breaking ball.
Bivens 3-0. Misses.
Outstanding. He's going to be all the way into about 30 feet.
2-1. Bivens 2-2. Singer lines it into right field. King on the move, plays it on a hop. Oregon State's got him loaded in the 9th inning.
Had a scoreless 8th and then went out there in the 9th and gave out up a run.
Junior DH. The 1-1. Bivens 2-1. Peterson on the ground to short at Alisea through the wickets. Turley and Weber score. This game is tied.
Guys, I gotta wonder here if the runner really affected Alisea.
Bracket 2 coming tonight with UCLA and Arkansas.
It's a team meeting right here.
First pitch. 0-2. 1-2. 2-2. Strike 3 call. Top of the zone. A strikeout. Bivens deals. Bivens deals. 1-2. McIntyre chases, and there's 2 down.
Boy, big time, huh? This pitch here had a mind of its own, folks.
The 1-1. Davis backpedals, inning over. Friday night, Oregon State walked it off. Gavin Turley scored Ivor Arquette against Louisville.
Yeah, if he gets on and scores, nobody will remember the era.
Kellen Oaks, who got a double play. Alisea.
Now you got to cash in on it.
Ball 4. Moore squares. He squares. The pitch. He swings and again. Moore lines one down the left field line, and it tails foul. 0-2. Moore pokes it foul. He got a changeup at 91. And now they're going to say catcher's interference on Wilson Weber.
It's confirmed. There is catcher's interference.
This is win or go home elimination game at the Men's College World Series. Watch. Klein does square. Bunts it in front of home plate off the glove of Oaks. And they're loaded with nobody out.
There's the numbers on the year. He's got a 6 ERA. Now he can strike you out.
Hottest hitter. The 1-1. 1-2. Edwards 2-2. Is strike 3 called, and there's one away.
You can't throw a better breaking than that.
Edwards 0-1. Blocked by Weber. What a stop behind the plate. Wow. 2-1. Eddie King skies it to center. Reeder backs up. That is plenty deep. Alisea tags to the plate. He scores, and Louisville lives.
How good does it feel to stay one more day in Omaha and play for a title?